Deep in the Egyptian desert lies the Valley of the Kings, a portal to another time. For centuries, it has whispered tales of untold riches and ancient wonders. The sun beats down on the sand and rock, casting long shadows. Beneath the surface, stories of power, belief, and the mysteries of life after death await. The valley is a place of stark beauty and great peace. The silence is broken only by the wind and the occasional bird. It is easy to imagine the pharaohs of old choosing this place to spend eternity. The valley is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a popular tourist destination, but it is also a place of great fragility, vulnerable to the elements and time. Preserving this place for future generations is crucial. The ancient Egyptians believed in life after death, where the soul would be judged. Pharaohs, considered gods on earth, chose the Valley of the Kings for their burial. Located on the west bank of the Nile, the West was associated with death and rebirth. The tombs were filled with treasures and decorated with paintings and hieroglyphics. These decorations told the story of the pharaoh's life and their journey to the afterlife. They offer a window into the beliefs and practices of the ancient Egyptians. West of the Nile River lies the Valley of the Kings, a desolate and barren landscape. For nearly 500 years, it served as the burial ground for the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. The valley is home to over 60 known tombs, a testament to the power and wealth of the pharaohs. The valley was the perfect place for the pharaohs to be buried, close to the gods and safe from tomb robbers. The valley is a natural amphitheatre, surrounded by towering cliffs. The dry desert climate helped to preserve the tombs and their contents. The Valley of the Kings was a well-kept secret, known only to a select few. Its location and natural defences made it an ideal resting place for the pharaohs. The ancient Egyptians believed in life after death, with the soul making a perilous journey to the afterlife. The west bank of the Nile was seen as the entrance to this underworld. The sun god Ra disappeared here each evening, battling demons before being reborn in the east. The pharaohs' tombs were symbolic gateways to the afterlife, designed to help them navigate the underworld. The West Bank became a sacred necropolis, filled with temples, tombs and mortuary complexes. These structures honored the dead and ensured their safe passage into the afterlife. The Valley of the Kings was chosen for its isolation and natural defences. Earlier rulers were buried in pyramids, which were beacons for tomb robbers. The pharaohs of the new kingdom sought a more secure resting place. They abandoned the ostentatious pyramids for hidden rock-cut tombs. Despite the looting, the valley remained a place of great importance. It was a place of pilgrimage, where people came to pay their respects to the dead. It was a place where they connected with their ancestors. The Valley of the Kings emerged gradually as a royal burial ground. The first royal tomb belongs to Thutmose I, marking a new era in Egyptian history. The valley became the final resting place for some of Egypt's most famous pharaohs. Thutmose's decision was influenced by his chief architect, Inene, and religious beliefs. The valley's West Bank location and association with the setting sun held great significance. The Valley of the Kings became synonymous with the power and splendor of the New Kingdom pharaohs. The tombs of the Valley of the Kings were elaborate complexes, reflecting the pharaoh's status. They were cut deep into the limestone hills, accessed by long descending corridors. These corridors were decorated with paintings and hieroglyphics, serving both decorative and ritualistic functions. The paintings depicted scenes from the pharaoh's life and the Book of the Dead. The hieroglyphics were magical spells, protecting the tomb and its occupant. The burial chamber, the heart of the tomb, housed the pharaoh's sarcophagus. It was filled with treasures, including furniture, jewelry, weapons and food. These items were believed to be needed by the pharaoh in the afterlife. The Valley of the Kings was a place of great secrecy. with tomb locations carefully guarded. Despite precautions, many tombs were robbed in antiquity. Thieves tunneled into the tombs, looting valuables and leaving behind only what was of no value to them. The dry desert climate helped preserve the tombs and their contents. However, flooding and earthquakes posed constant threats. Despite these challenges, the valley remained a place of pilgrimage for centuries. It continued to captivate and intrigue those who sought to uncover its secrets. Tutankhamun's tomb, discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, is the most famous archaeological find. The tomb, KV62, remained remarkably intact, escaping the worst of the tomb robbing. Inside, Carter found a treasure trove of over 5,000 pristine artifacts. Tutankhamun's tomb offered an unprecedented glimpse into the burial rituals and beliefs of an Egyptian king. The discovery ignited a global fascination with ancient Egypt. Tutankhamun's legacy lies in the window he opened into the past. KV5, the tomb of the sons of Ramses II, is a sprawling complex in the Valley of the Kings. Discovered in 1825, its true significance was recognized much later. Over 50 of Ramses II's sons were laid to rest in KV5, their chambers adorned with scenes from the afterlife. The tomb suffered greatly from tomb robbers and the ravages of time. Despite the damage, KV5 offers insights into the family dynamics of the Egyptian elite. It highlights the importance placed on lineage and the afterlife. KV17, the tomb of Seti I, is renowned for its beauty and well-preserved decorations. Discovered in 1817 by Giovanni Belzoni, the tomb is a masterpiece of ancient Egyptian art. Its walls are adorned with vibrant scenes from the Book of Gates, the Book of Caverns and the Litany of Re. The scenes depict Seti I interacting with gods and navigating the afterlife. KV17 is the longest tomb in the valley, stretching over 136 meters. It is a testament to the skill of ancient Egyptian artisans and their religious beliefs. The Valley of the Kings continues to reveal its secrets. New discoveries add to our understanding of this ancient necropolis. Tombs of workers and officials shed light on their lives. The valley was a bustling community, not just a royal burial ground. Workshops and tools provide insights into daily routines. It is a dynamic landscape, constantly evolving. New technologies map the subsurface, searching for hidden tombs. The quest to unveil the secrets of the Valley of the Kings continues. The Valley of the Kings, hidden beneath the sands of time, has always beckoned to explorers and treasure seekers. Long before the advent of modern archaeology, adventurers and treasure hunters ventured into the valley, driven by tales of untold riches and the allure of the unknown. While some were motivated by a genuine thirst for knowledge, many were driven by greed, their actions often causing irreparable damage to the very treasures they sought. One cannot speak of the early excavations without acknowledging the contributions, and sometimes destructive tendencies, of individuals like Giovanni Belzoni. Belzoni, a former circus strongman, arrived in Egypt in the early 19th century. He possessed a keen eye for antiquities and a knack for navigating the labyrinthine passages of the tombs. His discoveries were significant, including the tomb of Seti I, KV17, but his methods were often crude. Belzoni, like many of his contemporaries, employed dynamite to clear debris and employed local labor without much regard for the preservation of artifacts. While their discoveries captured the imagination of the world, these early explorers often operated with a sense of urgency and a lack of scientific rigor that would be frowned upon today. Section 2. A New Era of Discovery, Howard Carter and Tutankhamun. The early 20th century marked a turning point in the exploration of the Valley of the Kings. Archaeologists began to adopt a more systematic and scientific approach to excavation. Photography and meticulous documentation became standard practices. The name forever linked to the Valley of the Kings is, of course, Howard Carter. Carter, a meticulous archaeologist, began working in Egypt in the late 19th century. His passion for ancient Egypt and his unwavering belief that an undisturbed royal tomb remained hidden fueled his decades-long search in the Valley of the Kings. In 1922, Carter's persistence paid off. Beneath the remnants of the workmen's huts from a previous dynasty, he uncovered a series of steps that led down to the entrance of a tomb. The tomb, designated KV-62, bore the seal of Tutankhamun, a pharaoh who had died young and whose reign was relatively obscure. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb sent shockwaves around the world. It was not just the sheer opulence of the treasures within, but the fact that the tomb had remained largely intact, escaping the widespread looting that had plagued other tombs in the valley. Carter's meticulous work, recording and preserving every artifact, set a new standard for archaeological excavation. Section 3. The modern approach, science and preservation in the Valley of the Kings. Today, the Valley of the Kings is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its outstanding universal value. Gone are the days of dynamite and hasty treasure hunts. Modern archaeology in the valley is a multidisciplinary endeavor, employing cutting-edge technology and a team of specialists. Geologists, chemists, botanists and conservators work alongside archaeologists, analyzing everything from the composition of pigments to the environmental conditions within the tombs. Non-invasive techniques, such as ground-penetrating radar and infrared imaging, are used to map the subsurface and identify potential areas of interest, without disturbing the ground. Preservation is paramount in the face of increasing environmental pressures and the impact of tourism. The tombs are fragile, susceptible to changes in humidity, temperature fluctuations, and the wear and tear of millions of visitors each year. Controlled access, climate control systems, and ongoing conservation efforts are essential to safeguarding this irreplaceable legacy for future generations. Section 4. Unraveling the mysteries what the tombs tell us. The tombs of the Valley of the Kings are more than just repositories of ancient artifacts. They are time capsules offering invaluable insights into the beliefs, practices and daily lives of the ancient Egyptians. The scenes depicted on the tomb walls are not merely decorative, they are narratives, spells and guides to navigating the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that death was not an end, but a transition, a journey to another realm where the deceased would face judgment and, if deemed worthy, achieve eternal life. The tombs were designed to aid the deceased on this journey, providing them with the necessary provisions, spells and guidance. From the elaborate funerary rituals to the intricate depictions of gods and goddesses, the tombs reveal a complex cosmology and a deep-rooted belief in the afterlife. The study of these tombs, combined with the analysis of artifacts and inscriptions, allows us to piece together the history, beliefs and practices of a civilization that flourished thousands of years ago. The Valley of the Kings continues to captivate our imaginations, offering a glimpse into a world both familiar and profoundly different from our own. Section 1. Glimpses of life and death. The tombs of the Valley of the Kings are more than just the final resting places of pharaohs. They are windows into the lives, beliefs, and daily routines of the ancient Egyptians. The walls of these tombs are adorned with scenes from everyday life. We see farmers tending their crops, artisans crafting their wares, and musicians entertaining at banquets. These scenes provide us with a glimpse into a world that has long since vanished. We learn about the foods they ate, the clothes they wore, and the tools they used. The tombs also reveal the importance of the Nile River to Egyptian civilization. The Nile was the lifeblood of Egypt. It provided the water and fertile soil that allowed the civilization to thrive. Scenes of fishing, boating, and the annual flooding of the Nile are common motifs in tomb decorations. The tombs also highlight the importance of family and community in ancient Egyptian society. Scenes of family gatherings, weddings and funerals demonstrate the importance of social bonds and the rituals that marked key life events. The Egyptians believed that these scenes would magically come to life in the afterlife, providing the deceased with sustenance, companionship, and the comforts of their earthly existence. The tombs, therefore, offer a poignant reminder of the human desire for continuity, for a life beyond death where familiar joys and routines would continue. Section 2. A legacy etched in stone. The Valley of the Kings is a library of ancient Egyptian beliefs. The walls are covered in hieroglyphics, they tell stories and spells, they describe the journey of the soul after death. The Book of the Dead is a collection of spells and prayers. The Valley of the Kings is a testament to the ancient Egyptians' obsession with death and the afterlife. Section 1. An enduring legacy. The Valley of the Kings captivates the human imagination. It stands as a testament to a civilization's quest for eternity. The echoes of ancient beliefs remind us of human curiosity. Discoveries here have shaped our understanding of ancient Egypt. From Tutankhamun's tomb to KV5, these burials offer a glimpse into the pharaoh's power and artistry. The Valley of the Kings is a place of pilgrimage for knowledge seekers. As the sun sets, one feels a sense of awe and wonder. The Valley of the Kings stands as a timeless reminder of ancient Egypt's legacy.